What's up, guys? It's Frank with another casted game of Zero Space. In the upper left, we've got Shadow Fury 333 as a Protectorate player, and in the lower right, we've got Juggernaut Jason, a man who needs no introductions, as our Legion player. Looks like we're going for a couple of... what do we got here? Yeah, a couple of racks out here for Jason. And an expansion first for Shadow Fury. Interesting. For heroes, we've got Eolin. Oh. I wasn't sure I'd be able to know how to pronounce that, but the capital I doesn't have the little tail, and the lowercase L does have like a little bit of a... It's not lollin', like when you loll out loud after you hear a funny joke. And for Juggernaut Jason, we've got Galavax. Looks like Galavax over there. Charging up energy. Throws down a spear. Manages to do a little bit of damage to Eolin, but it's just shield damage. Shields which Galavax does not have. The Purple Death Yo-Yo goes out and comes back for Eolin. Kind of feels very like almost League of Legends coded. Feels very... I don't know. I've seen that before somewhere. I've seen some MOBA hero have that before, and I'm sure there's a bunch that have them, but give me a bit of a flashback there. Anyway, Commando gets speared and instantly killed. And yeah, it looks like Juggernaut Jason's going to be taking his third tower here. Oh, interesting. Took improved conduits. Instead of taking the talent that gives you more experience as you fight, he took the talent that for improved idle conduits. So the conduits build faster. They have more starting energy, max energy, and energy recharge rate. It's really interesting. Anyway, back at base, it looks like Juggernaut Jason has kind of walled himself in with a couple of barracks and an altar. Does have one escape route though, but it hasn't expanded yet. Meanwhile, Shadow Fury sitting on two bases. Yeah, this one's done. This one's done, and I believe... I never know, like... See, look. How do I know where the extractors are supposed to be? That's just a red circle on the ground. How do I know what that's supposed to be? How would I know? Anyway, moving on back over here, we've got a couple of racks that are pumping out some commandos, as well as Juggernaut Jason. As the Inquisitress does manage to throw a spear down on Eolin. The Inquisitress dashes forward, shoots a little shotgun blast. Now, Thralls, I'm not usually a big, like, oh, here come the Thralls, whoop-de-doo kind of a thing, but once they start getting up in numbers, that's when you really gotta start worrying about them. Another fun little ability out of Galavax is that if he spears a Thrall, it becomes a sacrificial site. And everywhere it's... Oh no! This Arandi mothership's gonna get taken out by all the Thralls if it doesn't leave! Having your Merc outpost, a flying Merc outpost, is already pretty cool. The fact that you can train units out of a flying Merc outpost is... it's quite nifty. And I think it also serves as a one-unit transport as well. Okay. But it looks like Jason teleported all of his stuff back home. Conduits are casting some kind of spell. I don't know if they're healing stuff or what, but they're using energy to do something. Yeah, I think they were healing, actually. But that gives Shadow Fury enough time to come out here and contest these experience towers. Jason wants nothing to do with it, though, and says, get out of here, Prospector. Takes that one out. Little sensor recon drone's going to go back and take a look at what Jason's got going on. But yeah, Juggernaut Jason's very, like... very zealous about protecting his experience towers. And it's paying off. Like, look, he's already... up to his third talent, probably going to be up on his fourth here pretty soon. Definitely leading in supply, definitely leading in in Flux production, not so Hexite production, but I think that means Shadow Fury needs to, like, put the gas pedal down. Like, they're both doing a really good job of spending their money, but the supplies just aren't catching up here for Shadow Fury. Alright, I think Jason's gonna knock on his door a little bit. We do have a Dark Disciple, which is gonna be doing more damage the longer it attacks, and it's got pretty good range, too. Oh, there goes the purple yo-yo of death! Throws out his fireball, which is his other ability, and then Shadow Fury does the exact wrong thing and runs directly away from it. Inquisitors rushes forward, throws down a shotgun blast, and like Juggernaut Jason's going to leave again. The Dark Disciples are alive and healthy. I think he's just going to chill back here, and I mean, he could spend some time just regenerating. That Thrall is ripe for the sacrifice, I think. And we don't see... Yeah, here we go. We see some of the laborers picking away at this enriched flux field, I think it is. Can't click... High-yield flux field. Excuse me. And then just making sure that that Shadow Fury can't get any flux. Like, it's kind of interesting that both of the flux collectors can be mining the same flux field at the same time. Okay, here we go. The Iron Wing gets speared. Is it going to go down? It does go down. The Dark Disciple is able to burst it down there. Yeah, all these Dark Disciples, the longer they shoot, having more HP, the longer they shoot. You do see a sacrificial site go down in the back there. A couple of those thralls getting healed up by the sacrificial site. The Irani mothership goes down. Ay. The Irani Horn mech is out, though, but is it shooting? I don't see it shooting at all. Oh, no, and there goes Yolen. Yeah, the Dark Disciples, like, there's just so much damage output from a Dark Disciple backline, and these Thralls they weren't doing much, but I think the micro-control of the heroes for Juggernaut Jason was just perfect. Being able to throw a spear down on a unit, and then have the Inquisitress dash forward and do her little shotgun blast, and just do so much burst damage meant that Shadow Fury was constantly on the receiving end of that. But anyway, GG's, guys. Thank you so much for submitting the replay.